Hey, what's up everybody, man? I miss you guys, honestly. I know I upload every day, but still, like, just a little segment throughout the day where I'm not checking YouTube or whatever. Like, I just miss you guys so much, I'll be honest. But with all my emotions set aside, we're gonna be talking about the iPhone 7 and how it holds up in 2018. Now, in my opinion, I'm just gonna come straight out with it. The iPhone 7 is completely worthless right now. It's almost a year and a half old. It only has the Apple A10 Fusion chip, only has a quad-core processor, and it only has Bluetooth 4.2. Like, what the heck? Like, nah, I'm completely joking, guys. That's not how I feel. It's like not even close. That's just like how typically everyone probably thinks. But let's just run right into it, okay? This is gonna be a quick one, dude. This is like, I don't even know why this is even a question, but the body is literally pretty familiar. The major difference is the back compared to the 6S and 6. Also, the home button is not a physical one. I have a 7 Plus as a daily driver, and I was pretty surprised by how different feeling the home buttons are because they are completely different. One's a physical one that clicks down, this one is a digital one, and I actually prefer this one a lot. I don't ever feel like I'm gonna break it because it's just a vibration in the back, but I actually like it a lot. And turning on the phone, we now have iOS 11. It's going to be supported for a while. iOS 11, in my opinion, I've been covering it extensively on this channel, and it's been getting better with every update for the most part. But even recently, within the last month, it's been getting really solid. Right now, I would rate it like 7 out of 10. It's not perfect. I don't think it's going to be perfect anytime soon, but it's definitely getting better. Now, performance is going to be solid on this thing. It has 2 GB of RAM, which a lot of you guys might think it's small or whatever, but Apple's framework for their software, I'm telling you guys, it does not need a lot of RAM in order to have like a bunch of apps and multitasking or stuff like that. Now, don't expect to never have a closed app in the background or anything like that, but for the most part, if you're just chilling out, you know, you're not trying to test it or anything, and you're closing out of apps whenever you're normally using it, it'll be fine. It also has a quad core processor clocked at 2.3 gigahertz, which is very decent as well. It's going to handle anything you throw at it, you know, and I think within iOS 12, hopefully, apparently there's some huge developments going on with iOS 12. I'll say whatever in a different video, but I think iOS 12 is going to be a lot better for the iPhone 7 than iOS 11 is right now, and that kind of goes hand in hand with gaming as well, and that is also very good. This phone, like I said, is like a little bit over a year old. It's not going to be that slow. The iPhone 8, I guess, is a bit faster, but without comparing it side by side, it's very good. You probably won't even be able to tell the difference, to be honest. The cameras are great as well. I'm not going to sit here and talk about the cameras for 5 minutes. Almost the same thing as the iPhone 8. The biggest difference I've seen is the slow-mo video. Basically, the iPhone 8 can shoot more frames per second at different video qualities than the iPhone 7 can, and for me, that's not a big deal. That's not a deciding factor at all. If you're a major photographer who's like shooting a bunch of videos on their iPhone and you need the latest and greatest, then obviously get the iPhone 8, but for me, I have a dedicated camera for this, so it's not a big deal for me at all. Battery life is also fairly good. There's no wireless charging. The iPhone 8 has that, and honestly, that's a really cool feature, but I don't think I'm willing to pay extra money for wireless charging yet. I'll probably wait until the iPhone 8 prices go down a little bit more before I pick it up. Surprisingly enough, the iPhone 7 has a bigger battery than the iPhone 8, and the iPhone 7 Plus has a bigger battery than the iPhone 8 Plus as well. So it will last quite a long time, but depending on what type of iPhone 7 you get, whether it's used or what, and if it's extensively used, the battery might have deteriorated a little bit, but even then, I still think the iPhone 7 might have better battery life than the iPhone 8. Now, all in all, I told you this was a quick one. I'm surprised that this is even a question whether this phone is still worth it in 2018. Now, this is a controversial opinion, I understand, but I have to say it. Technology, in my opinion, moves fast. Don't get me wrong, it's moving very fast. You know, we have self-driving cars and stuff like that, but with phones, I don't think people need to upgrade every year. Now, I want to point it like this. If an iPhone 8 is a perfect 10 out of 10 phone right now, right, it's the best, whatever, it's perfect, I would say the iPhone 7 is like a 9 out of 10. There's really not too much distinguishing between the two, I'll be honest, and the best part about it is the iPhone 7 is so much cheaper. Not only are they still being sold by Apple, but there's a huge used market as well. You can get them on Swap or eBay or whatever, even Craigslist, and they're still very powerful phones, and they'll last you so many years. And if you want a certified refurbished one or a brand new one, I'll leave links to both of them in the description below so you can easily pick them up. Certified refurbished are probably the best way to go because they're cheaper and they have some sort of warranty for the most part, so they're probably the best way to go, I'll be honest. But to answer your question, the iPhone 7 is completely worth it, no matter which way you look at it, and I personally think for some people the iPhone 7 might be too powerful of a phone. If you're kind of like a very normal user, like you don't game that much, you just basically like text people, phone call people, you can even probably get by with the iPhone 6s, but the iPhone 6s will stop getting updates sooner than the iPhone 7, but even then, dude, like 6s, 7, you can't go wrong. iPhone 7, completely worth it. And that's pretty much it. I don't like dragging these videos out longer than they need to be. A lot of people drag these videos till 10 minutes so they can get more revenue. I really don't care about that. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this. If you think the iPhone 7 is still worth it, whether it's not, whether it is, let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. And leave down in the comment section suggestion on what you want to see me review next. It can literally be anything. It doesn't have to be phones. I'll go ahead and buy it and just make a review of it. I might give you credit if I screenshot your comment, so just keep that in mind. Leave a like on this video as well. That helped me out so much. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.